USC's Isaiah Collier looks like a surefire top 3 pick. All we need to see from him is consistency as a jump shooter a little bit, and I think the change of pace. I think he plays a lot of times at one pace, which in the NBA, it's very easy to guard and it's very predictable. And he needs to clean up his assist to turnover ratio. He's currently averaging like 4 assists per game, nearly 19 points with the Trojans, but he's averaging 5.5 turnovers, which again, I don't necessarily think that is a true definition of who he is as a player. He's 6'5". He's got a great physical makeup. And I just think, if he can clean up those turnovers, which at the next level is going to be a bit different. I think the game's a lot more suited to him in the NBA because there's more spacing. It's more up and down in transition, a lot of pick and roll, and there's more adept role guys who can catch and finish around the rim, and a lot more athletic sort of bigs. So I think he'll be fine, but it'll be interesting to see how the rest of his season progresses because right now he's projected to be the number 1 pick in the 2024 NBA draft as per ESPN. So I'd like to hear your thoughts on this, Marcus, because we obviously discussed him early on in our journey on this channel, and it's good to see he's progressed along now and been highly rated by a lot of the major media outlets for the draft next year.
I guess for me, the 5.5 turnovers per game? Well, yeah, 5.5, correct?
Yeah. I
feel like that it'll slowly disintegrate. I guess when Bronny James comes back, he'll probably be the lead point guard. I expect Collier's scoring production to maintain or at least increase. I love it. I feel like, I don't know if he's my for sure top number 1 pick. Like for sure, I think Alex Sarr, Ron Holland, I don't know, Buzelis, I'm still kind of on that train. I don't know yet.
Not sold on him just yet, but I've liked what I've seen from him anyway. And then you've also got Stephon Castle.
Yeah, I love Stephon Castle.
Donovan Clingan, the 7'1" center from UConn national champion last year. And then you got diamonds in the rough kind of with Tyrese Proctor, Australia's own, playing at Duke. And then you can even add a guy like Rob Dillingham into the mix there. Obviously, he's not going to go number 1, but if he continues to have the season that he's having and continues to show NBA traits and playing with efficiency, then there's no reason why he can't push himself into the lottery. And
shout out my boy Khalil Ware. Surefire, number 1 pick right there. Now, hopefully lottery though. Shout out Oregon, baby.
And even a guy like, who was I going to mention? There was another guard and it just slipped my mind.
DJ Wagner?
No, not DJ.
He's fallen off a cliff though.
Yeah, sure. He has. No, Reed Shepherd, sorry. The guy I was talking to you before the episode started. 6'2" guard from Kentucky, coming off the bench. He's bringing back shades of Devin Booker and, Tyler Hero. Not necessarily the same physical makeup because Reed Shepherd's 6'2" and the other 2 guys are 6'6", but the same kind of flamethrower from 3. He's got absolutely pure jump shot. One of the best defenders in the entire country at 6'2". And he's pretty much leading this scoring off the bench for Kentucky. That just says a lot. And we know the history with Kentucky guards, how good they've turned out in the NBA. Tyrese Maxey, Tyler Hero, Jamal Murray, SGA, D-Book, John Wall. The list goes on and on. I could rattle off a few more names. Yeah, exactly. So I think there's always positive signs there. So anyone who obviously gets drafted from Kentucky is obviously looking like a decent NBA prospect at that. So I think Reed Shepherd will probably push his name up into contention as a lottery pick as well, but just have to see how the season plays out. But in terms of Isaiah Collier, I think if the Wizards do get the number 1 pick, I think we have to take him. He'll be our point guard of the future, and then couple that with Bilal Coulibaly, a guy like Denny Avdia, and then Kyle Kuzma, who I think we should keep around despite the fact people say he doesn't play the right way. He's turned the corner in terms of his playmaking